Favours first up, a length and a half away, then Rock Magic coiled up down on the inside of Durandell. He's under lock and key, nowhere to go though at the moment. The Rock coming onto the home corner, being followed further back by Tradesman, and then at the head of the others, Divine Calling. Punamu cut the corner, got right up on the inside as they'd fan. 300 left to go. Scales of Justice levelled up. Now Rock Magic's into the clear, around his heels quickly. He makes his move, the Rock. Rock Magic raced up to Scales of Justice, going to the 100. He got a half a length on him. Rock Magic, Scales of Justice fighting back, and now Disposition, but Rock Magic does it again. Rock Magic beat a brave Scales of Justice. Game in defeat. Down the outside, Disposition flashing home to grab third. In behind them, Variations run on very well from Great Shot. Punamu, Battle Hero, Lightning in My Veins, and Durandell. In behind them, Divine Calling. Finished further back in the field in company with Tradesman, and Belmont Girl was last all the way. Rock Magic, again, Barrier 1 has provided the winner of the Belmont Sprint for 3 of the past 4 runnings of the race and 4 of the past 8 years. The coveted 1 gate, and he was absolutely jog-trotting in behind them. Rock Magic, Scales of Justice, super performance first up. He had the task in front of him from the draw. He never got any better than 3 deep. He couldn't get any cover, and he levelled up to them at his first run back at 1400, and he went down fighting at the hands of the form sprinter of WA right at the current time. Confident ride by Noski. Once he was able to angle out around their heels, come to the outside, he sat, he bided his time, and then he went to work on Rocky. And in the last 100 got the better of Scales of Justice in a big run. Disposition, an improved run, charging down the outside to grab third. We're waiting for the other details, but Rock Magic first home. He's by Redout's Choice, and we get, of course, a Redout's 3/4 brother in King's Troop to Schnitzel. Redout's Choice 3/4 brother to Schnitzel, King's Troop, who the same connections raced standing at Taunton Vale this year. And what a pedigree he brings, of course, with that great family of Hinchinbrook as well. And he'll be an asset down there at the team at Taunton Vale with demerit. This winner by Redout's Choice from Rocker Bubble for Ganjemi Thoroughbreds, Mercon Racing, Dick Way, D&J Coyne, B. De Prato, D. McLean, D. Castrilli, Ms. S. White, L. Scammett and K. Jones, A. Straw, Charstone, N. Gleeson, M. Yeek, S. Fraser. And he's by Redout's, a brown gelding, 7 years, prepared by Chris Ganjemi, ridden by Jared Noski, who knows the horse like no other. Scales of Justice, second home. He lose no admirers from his first up runner, not a single doubt. Bay Tiller gelding for Chris Wells and W. Andrews, prepared by Lindsay Smith and ridden by Daniel Stake. Missing out on another Belmont Sprint winner this afternoon, would have been his 4th. And Disposition by Reset from Test Case for Peters Investments, Grant and Alana Williams, ridden by W. Pike, third home. 4th, number 2, Divine Calling. A neck and a neck of the margins in 1:22.48, a very sharp run. 1:22.48, 34.29, closing sectional, and that's his 14th win today from 39, and he adds another group victory to his CV. He's now won 4 group races, 3 stakes races, and his prize money today has almost trickled up to $1 million, and that'll come very, very soon. In the meantime, let's take you down there to the yard. He's got so many excited owners as he captures the Roma Cup and now the Belmont Sprint. Here's Adam.
As per usual, it's very loud down here when we do have a Ganjemi winner, and Chris, that just must feel super sweet. Yeah, it's good. Great result. Obviously, the Roma Cup was kind of his grand final sort of thing. It was obviously a race we wanted to win for a long time, but no, this one we just thought we'd keep him ticking over because nothing else for him, and yeah, he drew one. He worked brilliantly Tuesday, and you know, he's got the job done. I don't think he's as effective over 1400. I saw obviously the second also a huge run, but now he's had the gate and perfect ride from Jared, and he got the job done. Is this guy going to start getting the credit he deserves now, beating a Group 1 winner at a distance, as you said, which isn't completely ideal? Oh, you would have thought before today he would, but if he hasn't already, obviously, like I say, the second also a huge run. But no, he's a serious horse, this, and he's
sort of forms. He's got better each prep, and he's still getting better again. So he's sound, he's got good legs, and there's no reason why he doesn't have another good year or two in him.
We spoke about it in the preview. Barrier 1 was always going to be ideal. Track just behind the speed where there wasn't going to be a lot of it, and then just sort of push your way out and cruise into it. But he's just a bit of a bully, isn't he? Just the way he sort of cruises up. He knew that he had them in his reach the whole time.
Yeah, we kind of... we thought Barrier 1 would be perfect to help him get the 1400, and we thought he'd land in the box seats actually, because he's been jumping brilliantly, but we've had to drag him back to get cover sort of thing from out wide. But so no, he landed in the spot we thought, and like I said, would have been struggling to hold him in the corner the way he travels in a race. So got the run we thought, and obviously Scales Justice had a hard run, and he was able to get over him. But our horse, he's sort of much better horse when he's got something to chase too. So hitting at the front of the furlong wasn't ideal, but no, it was great ride.
Go for a spell now, a well-deserved rest.
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing else for him. Obviously here for a while now, so. He'll have probably 3 or 4 weeks in the paddock, which is the longest break he's had for a while, and then come back for probably a couple of runs in Melbourne and then back for the Winterbottom.
Looking forward to that. Tell us about Durendal as well. Again, a really game performance.
Yeah, he's a lovely little horse who's actually only a little horse, so weight for age doesn't suit him, but unfortunately he lobs 59 in the listed races. So no, I'm sure he'll have his turn. He'll win a couple of nice races for the connections for sure.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. So.
There's Chris Gangemi, winning trainer. We're going to grab Jared Noske, who's being swarmed by all of the owners at the moment. Another brilliant ride by him. Jared, it just must give you such a thrill to be winning on this bloke.
Yeah, he's very special horse to us, and yeah, he just shows how tough he is today.
I'm sure when you were doing the speed map and chatting to Chris, you would have been pretty happy with Barrier 1, knowing that you would have been pretty close to the leaders, but it all worked out exactly as planned.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to draw 1. Just over the 14 and stuff. Over the shoulder trips, you can sort of get him out wide and that. I think he needed a cuddly run today to win, and he got that, so it worked out good.
What's it like for you when you know you've got such a good animal underneath you? We just mentioned to Chris then and used the word almost bully, but as you said, you cuddled him up, you pulled to the outside, you just sit there, and then when you decide to go, you just go straight past them.
I didn't really want to go past it that early. I wanted to just sit off Scales Justice to the 100, but it felt like I was losing momentum, just holding on to him, so I sort of just had to let him slide past him when I did, and he got off a little bit late, but at least he got the job done.
You haven't hidden it. It's great to be riding winners for these connections, isn't it? It's a brilliant bunch of people.
Yeah, they're very good to me, and yeah, you've had a great run with this horse, and it's a very special win.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Jared Noske, winning jockey aboard of Rock Magic, taking out the Group 3 Belmont sprint over the 1400 metres from Scales of Justice.